Good evening, guys. The final one from me for this week then, as we wrap up a whole week's worth of reacting. Good evening, Goblins. Welcome back to Tenor Reacts, the channel where I slice, dice and dissect the best moments from music, including this one. Cannot seriously wait to get into this one. Okay, let's do it. I just love that intro. So melodic.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire.
Gorgeous, low, thick.
Spending my money,
Thick,
I
full,
didn't care.
Rich red Bestie.
I carried my friends out for a good time buying bootleg liquor.
Hang on. And can I just say this as well? Her intonation.
Champagne and wine.
Oh, I love her vibrato. It's so
low. I didn't have a friend and no place
that
to
growl.
go. So if I ever get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna hold on to it. Tell them eagles grin.
Oh, that I want to talk about. Right, on the lyric Friends, she raps that and she is just, oh, it is so, that placement is so snug and I love it. Sorry, but so sliding in and on the note. It's I just can't believe we are talking, and we're so fortunate that these recordings have been carefully looked after by the caretaker, the music caretaker, because we're talking of over 100 years for this song. You know, poor Bessie met with a tragic end, which I'll go more into at the end of this reaction. But yeah, let's continue.
When you down and out, in my pocket not one penny, and my friends I haven't any. But if I ever get on my feet again, then I'll meet my long lost friend.
Again, the end there.
Without a doubt, nobody knows you when you down and out.
So we've got a real presence of grounded growls. You know what I mean? I just love these almost time capsule recordings. I'm very vintage anyway, so I eat this stuff up, but it's... And do you know what? The fact that it's not, you know, crystal clear CD quality 1 to 8, you know, it's almost 1K quality. You know, that for me is the most endearing quality, because it's not been, I mean, I dare say this has been remastered, okay, but I'm really pleased that it's held its, that's all they've done to it, that they've not tried God forbid, put auto-tune on it or, pitch correction. I mean, just leave it alone. You wouldn't go into a museum and start messing around with priceless, museum pieces, artifacts, classic pieces.
How dare you?
Why? I don't get the... The accuracy there is... The other thing I really love about Bessie is her use of microtones. I think this is going to be my next investment album-wise. I'm listening to a heck of a lot of vintage to classic jazz and blues at the moment. I can't get enough of it.
She can't get enough of
You know what I mean? Okay, let's continue.
When you down and out, not one penny, and my friends haven't any.
That is just so enchanting, isn't it?
Nobody wants me round their door.
I just love that, how accurate that is, and then she goes on that
No man can use you when
sing.
you down and out. I mean, when you down and out.
I mean, that does not need... I would be really disappointed if... And I am aware that, we are in a perfection, and the reason why I put it in air quotations is it's not perfect. The voice isn't perfect. It's full of bumps and grooves and slides, and just go on to, if you're able to do so, an app, on your smartphone. Most of them are free. Okay, some you have to pay for, but most of them are free, and they record your pitch. And through that, you will find that your own natural speaking, talking voice is just that. It's very slidey. It's between notes. It's not snapped to pitches. Okay? And that should tell us something, quite a lot actually, about how the voice is constructed. Okay? It's not perfect. So why are we looking for... And I know it's all over the industry. It's... Artists have very little in the way of say with automatic tuning, pitch correction. It's a studio thing. It's the higher gods. I just think if you know at the end of your recording day or live gig day that there's a piece of software that is going to save your... Yeah? You're not going to try as hard because if all else fails, I've got that laptop or whatever. Okay, so I didn't really want to get on this rant, but it's it's just my opinion. So, you know, you don't necessarily have to agree with it, but, you know, it's there. Okay, just before I go, I did tell you about Bessie Smith's tragic death. So on September the 26th of 1937, Bessie was in a terrible car accident in Mississippi. Her longtime companion, Richard Morgan, was driving and lost control when he did not see a truck on the road. Bessie suffered severe injuries when she was thrown from the car. She died at the hospital shortly after. And she was only 43 when she died. And as I said on the Al Bowley, I believe his surname is, reaction, guilty, sometime this week, it does make you wonder, doesn't it, if they had lived. It's just this image I have of how many songs are unsung. But although she didn't even reach middle age, did she? Really? Not at all. But the stuff she did in her short life is just remarkable, I think. So I do suggest going down that Bessie rabbit hole. She is so emotive, such a storyteller, and so have a good weekend. We are next back with each other on Monday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday then. Okay, bang bang bosh.